Hello everyone, I hope so you're doing well. In today's video, we are going to discuss about the true, false, not given and fill in the blanks. And the topic is step wells. So I will read with you. So let's start with me. First of all, what is my strategy? Always I'm going first towards the question because we don't have any concern with the passage until we are not able to understand the question. So what we will do, first of all, we will go for the question number 1 to 5. Do the following statements agree with the information given in reading passage? So, in box 1 till 5 on your answer sheet, write true if the statement agrees with the information. If the statement of the question agrees with the information in the passage. And why it will be false if the statement contradicts. I mean, it's not agrees with the statement, then it will be false, the information, and not given. If there is no information, there is no information on this, so then the statement will be not given. So what is my strategy? Always first to underline the keywords from your questions. Let's start with me. Examples of ancient step wells can be found all over the world. Here the word is all over is very important than examples. Examples of ancient step wells. Okay. Examples of ancient step wells can be, this is also very important, found all over the world. So now we will go towards the passage where is the word of ancient. You will start from here. In here it is the introduction. Of modern day states, so Gujarat and Rajasthan north. Here they are talking about, not talking about the all over the world, they are talking about during the 6th and 7th centuries, the inhabitants of the modern day states of Gujarat and Rajasthan in northwestern India developed a method of gaining access to clean, fresh groundwater during the dry season for drinking, bathing, watering animals, and irrigation. However, the significance of this invention, the step well, goes beyond its utilitarian application. So they are not talking about the ancient and they are not talking about the all over the world. They are talking about the some specific regions. The, for example, Gujarat, Rajasthan, northwestern India. So it's not all over the world, okay? But we are supposed to find out the word stepwells. Examples can be all over the world. All over the world must be there. So let's move next. Unique to the region. In other words, that is showing that they are not talking about all over the world. Unique to the region, stepwells are often architecturally complex and vary widely in size and shape. So in this sentence, we can see that they are saying examples of ancient stepwells can be found all over the world. Examples are there. Examples of stepwells are there. For example, you can find here examples of step wells, and but here they are saying unique to the region. So what our statement is contradictory. Statement is not related to the same, agrees to the question. So what will be the answer? Our answer will be here false. So that's, I think you are able to understand now how it's very easy to solve these type of questions. Now let's move towards our question number 2. Question number 2 will be here. I will find it out. I didn't complete this passage before, but I'm doing it with you just to make it easy for you. You can see here, step wells had a range of functions. A range of functions. Had mean in the past. In addition to those related to water collection. In addition to those related to water collection. I mean, stepwells are having other functions as well, except only to get water from them. So let's move towards our paragraph back and always go for the answer where you find out your first answer. So you should have to start your question number 2's answer from the same place. During their heyday, the difficult days, they were places of gathering. They were places of gathering, yes, of leisure. Leisure mean enjoyment. of relaxation and worship for villagers of all but the lowest caste. They're talking about they were places of gathering, layer of relaxation and worship for villagers all but the lowest caste. It was a places for the lowest caste people to worship there, to get relaxation there, and to talk about their other issues and matters. So let's move towards our question number two's statement. Step wells had a range of functions in addition to those related to water collection. So they are having a lot of other functions. So what were the functions? Functions were to gather there, place of gatherings, layer, relaxation, worship for villagers, for loka. So what will be the answer? Our answer will be true. Excellent. So let's move towards the statement of our question number three. The few existing step wells, existing means still they are available in Delhi, are more attractive than those found elsewhere in other areas, anywhere else. Okay, comparison is here. You can see here is then mean comparison. So here we are supposed to find where is the comparison. First of all, we will go for the keyword where is the word Delhi, and then after that we will go to find out the comparison. Okay, so our answer was finished there. So I will start now from here. Most stepwells are found dotted around the desert areas of Gujarat. Okay, where they are called Vav, and Rajasthan, where they are known as Bori. These are different names of the stepwells according to their, you can say, location. People are used to call them. While a few also, so a few. There was in our question the few. Here there was the word the few, but here we are looking for the word a few. There, while a few also survive in Delhi. So they're talking about a few survived in Delhi. Yeah, there is little information that a few survived in Delhi, but here they are asking the few existing stepwells in Delhi are more attractive. We are supposed to look for the comparison, are more attractive than those found elsewhere. They are talking about the attractiveness of the stepwells. They are talking about that there are few survive in Delhi, but we are supposed to look for the attractiveness of the stepwells, because we need to look for the comparison. Some were located in or near villages as public spaces of the public spaces of the community. Others were positioned beside roads as resting places for travelers. So they're not talking about the beauty, they're not talking about the attraction. So what will be the answer? The answer will be here not given, because they're not talking about the beauty or they're not talking about the attractiveness. Now we will underline the keyword from the next question. It took workers many years to build the stone steps characteristic of stepwells. So here we are supposed to look for the workers. It took workers many years to build the stone steps characteristic of stepwells. So many years to build the stone steps. So we are supposed to look for the two things: workers, many years. The rest is characteristics of steps wells. So stone steps as well. Building, to build. Okay, let's move towards our next. I will start my answer this to search my answer from where I have finished my previous answer. So as their names suggest, step wells comprise a series of stone steps descending from ground level to the water source. So we were looking here for the our first keyword, stone steps. So there is the word stone steps. Descending mean to going down from ground level to the water source, normally an underground aquifer, as it recedes following the rains. When the water level was high, the user needed only to descend a few steps to reach it. When it was low, several levels would have to be negotiated. Some wells are vast open craters with hundreds of steps paving each sloping side, often in tiers. Others are more elaborate with the long stepped passages leading to the water via several stories. So they're not talking about the we are not able to find the information related to the workers. So we will leave this question. We will go to the next question. So if we will find it out the answer for the next question, then definitely our answer for the worker, because we are not able to find out the worker. Don't go too long. Go for the 5, 6, 7 lines maximum after your first question answered. Then the next, then you should have to move towards the third answer, next answer, because in this way might be you will not be able to find the answer for a long time. The numbers of steps above the water level in a step well altered during the course of a year. During the course of a year. So, course of a year, the number of steps above the water. So, this is also very important. Above the water. So, the number of steps we are supposed to find, and above the water level. Water level is here. So, above the water level, altered during the course of a year. I mean, during the year period of time. So here we were not able to find out the answer for this. So we were supposed to move next. Let's descend a few steps to reach it. When it was low, several levels would have to be negotiated. Okay. So let's talk about when the water level was high, the user needed only when the water level was high, the user needed only is here, because these words are very important to find out the answer for your true false not given and for MCQs. So be careful to descend a few steps to reach it. When it was low, when the water is low, the user need to descend a few steps. So several levels would have to be negotiated. So let's I will explain to you what is the answer. Now I think you already guessed the answer. When the water level was high, the user needed only to be descend a few steps. Then only few steps the user need to go down, to get down, to reach it. When it was low, so when the water level is low, several levels would have to be negotiated. Then he must have to go some more steps down. So what is our answer? Our answer is, you can see the number of steps, several steps. Okay, above the water level, it was descending a few steps to reach it. Okay, in a step well. Altered mean negotiated. Negotiated is the synonym of the word altered. During the course of a year, when it was low. So there almost we are having 3-4 keywords that are the synonyms, and you can say the giving the same concept. So our answer is true, and we didn't found any information about the worker. So what we will do, our this answer will be then not given. So let's move towards our next question. Question number 6 till 8. Answer the questions below. Choose one word only. We are supposed to choose one word only from the passages for each answer. Write your answer in boxes 6 to 8 on your answer sheet. Which part of some step wells provided shade for people? Shade for people. Step wells provided. Which part? So we are supposed to find out here the place, which means place. So how much we were reading before, we didn't find out anything that providing the shade for the people. So it means we are supposed to start our next from here. Some wells are vast open craters with hundreds of steps paving each sloping side, often in tiers. Others are more elaborate with long stepped passages leading to the water via several stories. Built from stone and supported by pillars, they also included pavilions that sheltered visitors from the relentless heat. So two words are there. Let's move again towards the question. Which part of some stepwells provided shade for people? Shade for people, sheltered. So they also included pavilions that sheltered visitors from the relentless heat. So included because pavilions is the place that is providing shelter to the visitors from the relentless heat. So what will be our answer? So we will write here our answer, pavilions, but need to be very careful about the spellings. Okay, next move towards our next question. What type of serious climate event which took place in southern Rajasthan? The name of place, southern Rajasthan, is mentioned in the article. So, what type of serious climate event? Serious climate event. They are talking about something that happened in the climate or climate change which took place in the Rajasthan. So, we are supposed to find out where is the word Rajasthan. So we are supposed to move towards next from our answer. Immediately we are supposed to find out the word Rajasthan. So move to your eyes with me as well, and move your eyes with my pencil. It will be very easy for you to follow. Northwestern India, Rajasthan. We are supposed to groundwater have been diverted to industrial use and the wells no longer. Oh, dry table. The condition hasn't been helped by decentralized health. So southern Rajasthan. Okay, we are having our required keyword here. Southern Rajasthan suffered. So they were talking about their word also, that is same, giving the same meaning. Suffered an 8 year. What was the climate situation? It suffered in 8 year drought. Okay, between 1996 and 2004. So what was the question? What type of serious climate event, climate event happened which took place in southern Rajasthan is mentioned in the article. So what it was drought, 8 year drought. So we will write one word only, we are supposed to write the answer. So we will write here answer, drought. That is our answer. So let's move towards our next word. Who are frequent visitors to step wells nowadays? Nowadays, who is frequently visiting the step wells? Frequent visitors. So it's a common sense that nowadays people are not going to visit the step wells for water. So there must be any other reason. So we are supposed to find out the reason. So let's move towards the passage. However, just move your eyes with me because we're supposed to find the word frequent visitors and nowadays. Who are frequent visitors? In Patan, the state's ancient capital, step wells. Perhaps finest current example, it was built here they are talking about the building, like when by Queen. Archaeological Survey of India, they're talking about the survey. Okay, and today meters, they're talking about the construction, like how long it's in January 2001, stating 7.6 on Richter scale. Example of this displays hallmark of Stepwell's architecture. It's taking long time, so I will skip the video here later. I skipped the video because it was taking long time as the answer was in the last paragraph. So today, following years of neglect, many of these monuments to medieval engineering level have been saved by the Archaeological Survey of India, which has recognized the importance of preserving them as part of the country's rich history. Tourist flocks to wells in far-flung corners of northwestern India to gaze in wonder at these architectural marvels from 1000 years ago. So, who is nowadays visiting this? Which serves as a reminder of both the ingenuity and artistry of ancient civilizations and of the value of water to human existence. So, who is visiting tourist flocks? So, we will use here the word in our answer. We will write the answer here because one word answer we are supposed to write only. Let's move towards our question number 9 to 13. Complete the below. Choose one word or a number from the passage for each answer. Write your answer in boxes 9 till 13 on your answer sheet. So these are our words. Rani Ki Vav, late 11th, as many year 500, restored in 1990s. And then we are having the fill in the blanks as well. So we are supposed to find out the answer for these fill in the blanks. So let's move towards century. It will start from here. Okay. Century sculptures decorate. I mean the monument. So decorated the monument, excellent condition despite the dash of 2001. So we are supposed to find out the word. Where is the 2001? I will skip the video because it's getting long time for me to and for you it will be boring as well. So let's move directly towards the answer. Incredibly, in January 2001, so word is 2001 here, that was I made before when I was reading for another question. This ancient structure survived a devastating earthquake that measured 7.6 on Richter scale. So despite the, what is the word here? Earthquake. So from our questions we will use the word earthquake. So we'll write here the word earthquake and need to be very careful about the spelling while writing on this. So very careful. Okay. So next we are supposed to find out steps on the dash produce a geometric pattern. So let's move towards the answer. For fill in the blanks, it is very easy to find out the answer. Steps on the, I mean, we are supposed to find out the steps on something produce a geometric pattern. So always find these two words and in between these two words you will find your answer. So again we have to find out our answer after the where we were having the answer for our previous question number 9. So we need to find out the question answer for the question number 10 as well after that. Answer will be little long, but I am just doing it to explain to you. Another example of this Surya Kund in Madhra, northern Gujarat, next the sun temple built by King Bhima in 1026 to honor the sun god Surya. It is actually a tank, okay, reservoir or pond rather than a well, but displays the hallmarks of step wells architecture, including four sides of steps that descend to the bottom in a stunning geometrical formation. They were talking about the geometrical pattern. Here is geometrical formation. So let's move towards the answer. Steps on the dash producing a geometric pattern. So let's read this again. It's actually a tank. It's actually a tank rather than a well, but displays a hallmark of stepwell architecture, including four sides of steps that descends to the bottom in a stunning geometrical formation. So geometrical formation is there, produce and steps on the dash. So where are the steps? Displays the hallmark steps on the four sides. So we will go for the answer four sides or four. One word only was there, so we'll write here answer only four. I'm going to read again the instructions. The answer we are supposed to one word and or a number. It means we can add one word and number. Okay, one word and or a number. So we are supposed to go for the answer because with four the question is not getting. So what will be the answer? Four sides. So we will write here four sides. Next, move towards our next question. Next question looks more like a than a well. So where is the answer for this? When I was finding the answer for this, then I was looking at here that there is an answer. It's actually a tank rather than a well. Comparison is here. So what will be the answer for our next question? Tank, because here a eyes here, eyes here looks more like a, it's actually a dash. Tank rather than comparison is here, more comparison is here. So what will be the answer here? Tank. Next, we are supposed to go for the question number 10, 11, so 12. Next, move towards the question number 12. Chand Bori, 1850. So steps will take you down 11 stories to the bottom. So first we are supposed to find out 1850 AD. So where we can find the word 1850? Immediately please move your eyes. Chand Bori. Okay. Bori or Bori, both the exact person can pronounce it well from the region, so please excuse for this as well. One of India's oldest and deepest wells, aesthetically, it's perhaps one of the most dramatic. Okay, most dramatic, built in around 1850 AD. So our keyword is here. Let's move towards the answer. Steps take you down 11 stories to the bottom, has dash which provide a view to the steps. So we are supposed to find out the answer about it. So we are having there the word 1850 AD, but we are supposed to find out the word 11 stories as well. So next, let's move towards our, yeah, 11 stories is there as well. So we will start built in around 1850 AD next to the dash and dash along three sides of the steeply descending 11 stories, resulting in a striking geometrical pattern when seen from afar. On the fourth sides are here as well, covered, okay, supported by ornate pillars overlook the steps. So we are supposed to find it out here. Steps take you down 11 stories. Okay, 11 stories were there, and then after that has a dash which provided a view of the steps. So let's move towards the answer. What is the answer here? It's saying on the fourth side covered verandas. You can find here 1850 AD 11 stories. 1850 AD 11 stories has a dash which provided a view to the steps. So where is the on the fourth side they are talking about has dash on the fourth side covered verandas supported by ornate pillars overlook the steps. Overlook and provide a view. So what is the word here? We will use VERANDAS. Always counter check your spelling in your listening section 1 and section 4 and in your writing, because this fill in the blanks always very easy, but it is difficult only if we are writing wrong spellings. So our next is Nimrana ki Bauri 1700 has two dash levels. So we are supposed to find out where is the Nimrana ki Bauri. Definitely it will be after that, still in public use. Okay, located just off the Jaipur Delhi highway, constructed around 1709 stories deep with the last two levels underwater. Okay, so we are supposed to find out here. Okay, this one keyword is here, still in public use. So from here we will find it out that they are saying used by the public today. Used by the public today, still in public use. Still in public use, Nimrana ki Bauri, located just off the Jaipur-Delhi highway, constructed in around 1700. Okay, 1700. So we are having this keyword as well. It's 9 stories deep. It's 9 stories deep with the last two levels, two, two. Okay, two levels underwater. So levels. And what is missing from these two levels has two levels dash, two levels underwater. So what is our answer? Underwater. I hope so you are able to understand this very well. and the video was long, but it's very useful for you. So please subscribe my channel and watch my rest of the videos, and you can watch the videos for the prediction as well. Always my predictions are 100% true. You can check my previous videos, and you can check it with your any of your friend who appeared for the IELTS exam in previous months. And after that, best of luck. Thank you.